Alright, well, in some previous videos of mine, I had mentioned that I hadn't done a review on either of my handguns yet. So I figured I'd just do a quick video on one of them, the Ruger EC9s. It's actually technically not mine. I purchased it for my wife. As far as legal paperwork goes, though, it doesn't actually matter, since it was a private sale, but neither here nor there. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into it and do a dedicated breakdown here. Person I purchased it from actually gave me the box, and pretty much everything it came with. It's effectively brand new. He bought it used at a local range, but they hardly used it there either, so it probably doesn't have a whole lot of rounds through it. Magazines hold 7 rounds, I believe. So I think you could have, up to 8, because you could have 7 and then 1 in the chamber, of 9mm Luger. Got this mag filled with steel, which I'm not sure how well it'll feed. I haven't actually tested that yet. This one has brass in it. I know it's probably like seeing fucking gold right now to see some actual 9mm, but try and contain your excitement. Magazines are kind of expensive for this. I think it's like 40 or 50 bucks for a combo of 2. Otherwise, it's like 30 for 1. So like, obviously, you probably want to buy 2 at a time if you're going to buy them. Absolutely worth it to pay a little extra for a whole other magazine. Did come with a flag. It comes with these mag caps to feed over the bottom of the magazine if you want it flush, rather than to have this like little grip here at the bottom. However, if you actually put that in there, you'll notice that when you grab her over, that gives you quite a bit more room on the actual physical grip of the firearm to get a good hold on it. Otherwise, as you'll see if I put this dummy mag here in it, my pinky actually fully comes over the edge here. If you're wondering what that little stub was there, I literally have had the gun in the adjustment strap of my cap this whole video, because I kind of wanted to prove just one of the biggest benefits, I think, to this firearm is its size. This is so small. I'm probably not doing this justice just because I don't know, I have really tiny hands. I don't know. Not sure how to do a proper size comparison. You know how small a 9mm round is, so I guess just kind of take that into consideration. This is so small, so concealable, so easy to just put wherever you need it. Are there smaller handguns out there? Sure. But the other thing to consider is that this is marketed as an economy firearm. That's what the E stands for in the EC9s. It's a economy version of the LC9s. The major difference being that these sights are actually formed into the slide, so there is no way to change them out. You really don't need to change them out. If you really want like some night sights or something like that, you could probably just like do some minor filing, drilling, or whatever to take these serrations off, and then just put your paint on there, or tritium if you really want to go all out. But that kind of goes against the whole mindset of this firearm, which is economical. This is affordable. This is, generally speaking, in the market of anywhere from $250 to $300, depending on how bad your pandemic is. But this is extremely affordable, extremely small, extremely lightweight, very easy for someone to learn on, very easy for someone to use, just in general. Very safe, too, is another thing. This thing has a lot of safety features. There's a blade safety here, so it's only going to fire if you actually actuate the blade safety here, and the actual trigger. It will not fire if there's not a magazine in there. I know there's a little famous case of that not exactly working the way it was supposed to, but I won't get into that particular Netflix drama. But then it's actually got a mechanical safety here as well. You know, red is dead. White is alright, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to say there for that one. But yeah, so you got a lot of safety features here to make sure that if you decide to conceal this, you're not going to shoot your fucking cock off, because there's a lot of fucking idiots that are doing that kind of shit because they're just not paying attention. They're fucking keeping a round chambered, no fucking safety features, nothing to protect the fucking trigger from pulling or snagging or anything like that, and then just fucking pointing it right in their fucking waist belt or some shit like that. Like, I understand that you want it ready to fucking go as quick as possible, because that's when a firearm becomes effective, is in those crucial seconds. But honestly, like, if you're gonna fucking carry a firearm every single fucking day, you have to realize, like, statistically speaking, your chances of shooting yourself are so much higher than someone else shooting you. And especially if you are flying in the face of danger and just blatantly ignoring your safety features. Like, train yourself to trigger your safeties, to actuate your safeties. Train yourself to do that. Don't train yourself with a firearm that doesn't have any of its safeties engaged. Train yourself with safeties engaged, and train yourself to disengage the safeties before firing the firearm. That's your safest bet. Those seconds count. I'm not gonna fucking lie to your face and tell you those seconds don't matter, because they do. But ultimately, day to day, year over year, you are safer over time if you use your safety features, if you just learn to disengage them as quickly as possible. How many times are you probably going to have to use a firearm for self-defense in your life? Less than 5, if that. For most people, less than 1. You're almost never going to have to use a firearm to defend yourself. It's just completely unlikely. And even if you do, the amount of skill it takes to operate the firearm just enough to dissuade your attacker is literally just this. You know, literally just aim your gun at them, be firm, be confident, tell them to fuck off, and they do. Whoever it is, unless it's fucking cops. But I mean, if you're pulling your firearm on a cop, you're in a whole nother fucking war zone there. Which is not to say that there isn't an appropriate time to do that, but let's just say you're kind of on your own at that point. No amount of training is going to help you. Anywho, holsters are readily available, pretty cheap. And again, super small. This one, I'm actually not super happy with, because it is still kind of on the larger size. Obviously, it's just formed to the size of the gun, but I feel like I could probably do better. Maybe like a smaller Kydex holster or something like that. I don't know, but that's more expensive. I just wanted something affordable because that's kind of my whole thing with my firearms, is that I've always bought cheap firearms. Not one of my guns is really like primo or bougie or anything like that. That is to say, except for the next handgun, but that is for the next video whenever I get to that. So yeah, stay tuned for that. If you've got any questions or anything about the EC9s or any of my other firearms, or I don't know, maybe you want to try and push me to buy another firearm so I can review it, I don't know. Money's tight these days, and I don't think I am ever going to get to the point where I'm a YouTuber that can just buy things just to review them, but I don't know, maybe, we'll see, someday. That's it for now, so hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good one.